As the Duke Blue Devils today will take on the McGill Redmen to wrap up their trip here in Canada.
Full court and play their game.
And here comes R.J. Barrett driving into the lane, up and in to give the Blue Devils an early lead.
Usual, at least seems that way, but McGill has done that with Harvard over the years.
Wow.
Justin Robinson, but here you can see the pass and then not getting flustered and getting it right off the, and then not getting
vibe right now as Barrett drives at the other end to lay one in for the Blue Devils. But it's McGill with a 1-point lead early on Duke.
And they're getting this mostly young Duke team off balance.
Over the top, Barrett, 2
timeouts in college.
Right.
You know, coaches will take their players out when they know a TV timeout is coming to get them a little extra rest. He does go on them, he just prefer not.
It's my BioBlast that should say he's terrified of roller coasters. And Barrett heading to the free throw. Not a big fan. Because his roommate Alex O'Connell is out, as Jay mentioned, with that orbital floor fracture. Barrett corner 3, count it, and the lead grows to 5.
Kind of like think of all the time that we waste in NCAA basketball getting everybody lined up for a first free throw. It doesn't really matter.
R.J. is already. And boy, when he puts his mind to it, he can do this. He can get a rebound. He can lead him up the floor. He can finish. He can kick. And Williamson can finish as well. Those two are going to be lethal in transition this year.
Well, they get out and run, and they are willing passers. Like R.J. Barrett could have taken that himself. And Daoud really fouled Williamson hard there and came down on his arm trying to stop him. And Williamson still didn't even look like they were. Well, coming into this game, Cadogan was only 2 of 11 from 3.
No look feed, Barrett underneath, Javin DeLaurier. Both getting some minutes in the 5 spot, if you will. If Duke goes with a larger lineup, I think Duke looking for a little bit more from Bolden.
He may be the best at moving his feet and guarding a screen roll situation.
Paquin launches again. Not this time, and down with a strong 2-headed rebound in traffic is White. Shovel pass, Williamson to Barrett, and he lays it in.
It doesn't matter to whom you outlet it, they can bring it up. And there you can see Zion Williamson. That was a good pass. I mean, a little shovel pass. He's in points, couple of assists, went 2 of 3 from the field, knocking down both of his 3-point attempts.
And Barrett has not shot his free throws all that well here in Canada and gets the bounce.
Good. That's just going to take work on his part. He's such a, if you love hockey, I didn't grow up in a hockey area. I grew up in Los Angeles, but it's really wonderful to see. Generally accepted here in Montreal is Patrick Waugh or Ken Dryden considered the better goalie.
Wow, that's a great question. How about this? Barrett connects with Zion Williamson again.
Neither Dryden nor Waugh could protect that goal.
You know who might have been able to? Turk Broda.
Yeah, that's right.
Your favorite.
That's exactly
player.
Turk Broda. Toronto Maple Leafs.
Over the top, the young Blue Devils are having fun.
Zion!
Handled kind of everything else very calmly, with focus, and competing, right? Just looking to compete and win, and they have the same focus into doing things that maybe you don't do often enough. And so I think those are some of the things that he's going to probably have to focus on. There's another pass from R.J., but yeah, I think he's going
to. Goes against R.J. Barrett and Cam Reddish every day in practice. You want to talk about a good way for a young man to get better, that's it. Because you got to deal with that in practice. List of the game. Going all the way and finishing strong.
I don't think R.J. Barrett wanted Zion Williamson to get all the attention for playing above the rim. Playing at home in his native Canada. R.J. Barrett. Dan, did you know that Jackie Robinson played baseball here in Montreal?
Of course. The Royals, 1946.
That's right, for the Montreal Royals.
Take it up a notch,
for the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Jafari Coulomb. The final score here in Laval will be Duke 103 and McGill 58. As the Blue Devils win all 3 games.
Congratulations on a terrific 3 games. And R.J., What was it like for you to come home to Canada and play as well as you did, and to get the reception that you got from the Canadian people?
I mean, it was a great homecoming, you know, in front of all the fans. I get to represent Canada while wearing a Duke jersey, and it was great.
What was the best part of the trip for you?
Winning.
How about what your team has to do to get better? And what did you guys talk about as a team, and what did Coach K tell you in the huddles and meetings when you were watching film?
Like Zion said, you know, talking. Like in the third quarter, we were talking, and that was the best quarter we had this whole trip. So just talking and continue to play defense.
Well, I would love to have talked more, but I worked with Dan Shulman, a great Canadian who didn't let me talk. So, Dan, back to you.